guys I compare the most to myself, this guy is him. I mean, he is so athletic, so fast. You see him out in space, he runs. He's a natural athlete. He's a fluidity. Plays tight end, position convert. Don't been playing offensive line for 2 years. 4'9", 240, 1'7", 7'19" three-ton. This guy is a freak athletically. He has the best chance to be a difference maker at the center position. I like this kid a lot. I really do. I think, I can't wait to work with him. I can't wait to teach him everything I know. I think he's, everybody loves him. His college offensive line coach was our assistant offensive line coach for a while with the Eagles. I was able to talk to him and get the lowdown on this kid. We have been high on this kid for a long time, so I'm excited that we were able to get him here. To make it even scarier how much similar we are, his family has a cattle farm. I just bought 11 cows, so maybe I can go in on this family beef jerky thing. I'm all in on beef jerky now. And he owes me a car. He told me he'd give me some to drive when we were thinking. So I need me some beef jerky.
You're telling me right now that for the last 2-3 years, as you've been like a perennial Pro Bowler and just running down the field, not running backs, you have been like deciding, you've been handpicking your eventual replacement, and you have bestowed that honor on Cam Jurgens?
I'm not saying that. Okay. I think I'm saying that the Eagles have asked my opinion on different centers, and I think that this guy right here is the guy that assimilates most of the game. Out of all the guys that have come out the past few years,
now he has the Jason Kelsey standard like
for sure. And I think he could be much better than me. I think the ceiling is so high on this guy. I'm all in.
Wow. You know what? The fact that you're so all in, took all the offers, was really made me happy. What grade are we getting?
It's going to be an A+ for me.
Wow.
And he's really lucky to have somebody like Jason to mentor him because they are very similar players. Jason, I compare him to a Ryan Filio-esque kind of guy, and the Athletic puts together a consensus board. They take all the media members like me to make these ridiculous big boards and make a consensus. And the feedback I was given was, you ranked him the second highest of anyone. He's 96th on the consensus board. I had him 42nd.
Wow.
He's a freaking stud. He's athletic. He's nasty. He's tough. Outside zone bully. A+, and even better that he gets learned under that guy. Awesome.
Yeah, listen, you gotta give it. Listen to Justin, you gotta give it. We gotta give it an A. So the thing that I love the real time, I love that as someone that is from Charlotte, watching it a lot of people. If you can get that stability, whether it's a Jason Kelsey, whether it's a Ryan Neal, that stability in the second round, that means a lot.
I just want to say this. I want Jason Kelsey to play forever. And I want Fletcher Cox to play forever. But both of them are on one-year contracts. And the fact that Jordan Davis and Cam Jurgens are coming in, and the fact that I just heard Jason Kelsey talk about, Cam Jurgens is a little brother and sharing a cattle farm. As an Eagles fan, I think it's beautiful. It's like this, man, Jason, thank you for being such a humble dude, man. That was a beautiful thing that you just said.
I'm excited. I'm at this point in my career where I get to really try and help. You want to leave things in a good spot. You want to leave things better than the way you have them. We're in a great spot picking off the line. We have a lot of good young talent. We have a lot of guys who can play with us. There are some great players in our group. And to add this guy to that group, I feel really good about Rose raising of everybody, 3 dogs running fast. This is awesome. Shout out to Jeff Stoutland. We got another dog, baby. All right, Pittsburgh Steelers are on the clock. The pick is in. All right, they're the ones riding the George Pickens experience. They go Kenny Pickett the first round. Now they go George Pickens to join a wide receiver room that includes Chase Claypool, Deontay Johnson, as well as Juju and James Washington. Some of the fighter that is George Pickens.
Oh, man, he's nasty, man. He is. He's big, he's long, he's got downfield speed. He's obviously a side speed prospect. He's sub 4.5 speed at 6'3", almost 200 pounds. Coming off the serious injury, we never really got to see him have that true junior breakdown, right? An offense that could not get him the ball. The things you want to watch on tape with him is the targets that didn't make it. He wins down the field, the ball never gets there, or the ball never had a shot to get there. So, George Pickens, we know the Steelers like to throw the ball down the field. This will help Kenny Pickett. I'm excited to watch them throw together, and I like this spot for him. This is an A- for me. Yeah, him and Chase Claypool, I wouldn't want to see those guys. Size, speed.
Really? I mean, over 70% of his catches were either a first down or a touchdown. He moves his sticks and he scores touchdowns. This kid Felder guy. Ooh, I love him. Instant. This dude's a bully. He's an absolute bully. This is someone who won on your side. Watching him in the Georgia Tech game, slinging Georgia Tech directly into the wall. Like, it's very rare we call a wide receiver a tone setter. It's an A+ for me. Wow. For him. You said you read off that 70% number. The problem is, he didn't get enough targets for his touchdowns and his production to match that percentage. So that's the biggest issue for me. What I want to see coming out next. I know we've got Amon St. Brown on the line. Amon Ra, when you look at George Pickens, if he's healthy, what do you think he is at the next level?
I love this pick. This is one of my favorite receivers in this draft, going in the second and third round. Day two. What I love about him most is the bully in it. Me myself, I have that dog mentality. And when I watch him on tape, I just see that in his game. There's certain plays he's blocking good dudes, putting him on their butt. Just after 2 steps, they press him, he puts him on their butt. We watched that fight, like we said, in Georgia Tech. Although you don't want that as a coach, as a team, might be kind of hard to pick out. That just shows what kind of guy he is. And that's the guy I want to play for. I want to have as a teammate. So I'm excited for him. I think this is a great pick. Like you said, him and Chase Claypool, deep threat, can be catch underneath, strong hands, big body, fast. I love this pick.
I think also there are certain teams when they draft certain positions that you go, oh, they're going to be good. And that's the Pittsburgh Steelers. Every time the Pittsburgh Steelers take a guy, I don't know who's evaluating wide receivers for Kevin Colbert in his 22nd year, but they rarely miss. It is a new identity, and I am not taking a shot. I promise. But if you guys are all talking about how he's tough and he's gnarly and he'll fight you, that is a far cry from TikTok Juju Smith-Schuster. And I don't mean him coming at anybody because I ain't trying to fight nobody. I'm just saying, you got a dog. Sounds pretty good. You know chasing fights. In the meantime, if you guys want some help, home buying, there's a message for Rocket.
It's crazy to see you give me an edge.
Oh, yeah. Huge edge. If visibility gives Aaron Donald an edge on his game, just like a verified approval gives you an edge on your offer. When you need a competitive edge in housing trade, Rocket Pay.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so it is going to be the Colts here, because I guess they traded back with the Packers, and they are taking Alec Pierce, wide receiver out of Cincinnati. And Connor said, I can see this immediately. Why?
Well, he's a jump ball player. For me, a volleyball background, obviously a premium tester. I still worry a little bit about him separating at the next level. And I know you need the measurables in the athletic testing, but how can you not? He's an absolute freak in terms of his track workout. But overall, for me, just watching him work out down in Mobile, there were times where he struggled to get off the line of scrimmage. I think there's also, to be fair to him, a lot of times Christian Ritter missed him. So I want to be fair to his lack of superstar production of Alec Pierce. But he's a jump ball target. On the field stylistically reminded me of Martavis Bryant, where that's how he's going to win. He's going to try to get down the field. He's really good. So I just worry about him getting away from defenders at the next level where this is a C+. But on the good note is they have a quarterback there that knows how to get this guy the ball on the back shoulder throws. That will help.
That wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long.
Yeah, I haven't watched too much of his tape. I do remember, I watched the Alabama versus Cincinnati game in the college football playoffs, and he was a big dude. Watched the combine, ran really fast, like you guys said. He's a freak athlete, basically. And for him, I just don't know how polished he is as a receiver. I think that's getting out of his base, getting that fresh release. I just don't know how polished he is, but if he can make that jump ball and make the 50-50 ball, he can make some money in this league. So running past defenders and catching balls is what he got there as a receiver. So if he can do that, I think he'll be fine.
They're trying to find help outside. Your other former USC guy, Pittman. Pascal went to the Eagles. T.Y. Hilton is a free agent. Let's bring in Jason Kelsey, also formerly of the Cincinnati Bearcats. What do you think of Alec Pierce? What do the Colts get? Jack Frank. I love this kid, man. He is he's always seems to be an option. Watching him in his college career, he's just always there. He's one of those guys that even when he's covered, he's open. You can just throw it up to him. The time's kind of, I thought, settled a little bit of the speed concerns. He's a big body, large target to throw to, natural catcher. I just have loved watching him play. He had a tremendous career at Cincinnati. I'm fired up to watch him at the next level. Let's go, baby.
I love it.
And I love the next pick, okay? Kansas City, we knew they needed to get a weapon, and we have a run going on right now for wide receivers. 4 of the last 5 picks have been wide receivers, and Kansas City just got another weapon for Pat Mahomes. Sky Moore, S-K-Y-Y Moore, one of only 4 FBS players with 95 catches, 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns, the largest hands among the receivers at the combine, 10 and a quarter. He played quarterback in high school. He played cornerback in high school. A 4.1. What do you think here at 53?
I love it. For me, he's well worth that selection. When you look at Sky Moore, my 40th overall player, he fits what they need. A 1.46 10-yard split is an elite metric. That first off the line of scrimmage is very, very special. When I look at Sky Moore, reminds me of Pierre Garcon, right? He can do a lot of the tough stuff underneath, but he's got enough juice to him down the field. Mahomes is going to love this dude. This is a great fit. It's a good compliment to what they have, too. I know they signed Valdez Scantling. He's more size speed kind of guy. They have Juju's more possession kind of guy. Sky Moore can give you everything, but where he's going to shine in that Kansas City offense is very great. This is an A+. The value, great. 40th overall player. The scheme fit, dynamite. This is great for the Chiefs. I don't know why is he still cute for all the other receivers that play?
You was about to say that. Okay, go ahead, tell me. No, I was going to say, you were talking about this guy as one of your favorite wide receivers for round 1. Right, I thought he was going to add to the mix of the guys we thought from the board. After he got past the original 5, I thought Scott Moore was in the mix to be one of those other guys with Jahan Dotson. So to get him now, back into the second, this is an A+. I love the fact that they're able to get him. He is someone, I love that you mentioned he can do the dirty work underneath. If you want to run those shallow crosses, he'll run the shallow cross. He's going to run away from a nickel corner. He's going to run away from a safety. But if you let him get vertical and have someone to cover him down the field, that's going to be a problem as well.
Can he play right away?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Because that's my question is, this is a team that's trying to win now, so I just wanted to confirm that for you guys.
He dominated. When you look at guys that you go, oh, level of competition, did they dominate? 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns, 95 catches. He dominated. It's going to be fine.
And then the other part is, they're not asking him to be a number 1 receiver, right? They've got Valdez Scantling. They've got Nicole Harper. They've got Smith. They've got these guys. They don't need, he's going to be a 4th guy. 4th guy means he's going to be covered by their 4th guy. If he's covered by their 4th guy, he can be that 4th guy to be the 4th option for us.
Well, we want smaller Tyreek receivers. He's not going to have Tyreek speed. That's what we use it for.
Among us, St. Brown, what did you think when you watched Sky Moore?
I like this guy a lot. Obviously, he produced a lot in his college career. He get off fast, has big hands to make contested catch. But what stood out to me most was his route running. Runs great routes and then his contested balls over the middle. Some dudes get scared running across the middle. Linebackers and their safeties are in there. He makes all those contested catches over the middle. So I think that's going to be huge for him in his career, making those catches early on. And then once he makes those, just taking deep shots that he's been talking about earlier.
On Bob St. Brown, coming for the analysis. There will be a lot of pressure on Sky Moore, but from the look of him, he is a gamer and he'll be ready for it. Arizona, they went out and traded for a weapon in Hollywood Brown for Kyler, and they're saying, Kyler, we got your back. We're now giving you the first tight end off the board. Trey McBride out of Colorado State. Trey McBride put up numbers, and he was all on him. He gave the first tight end in school history with off 1,000-yard receivings, only 6 career drops, averaged about 6 catches a game, a unanimous All-American and John Mackey Award winner. Is he a premier tight end that could be a top tight end in this league? That's my question.
He can be. I would say he's leaning more towards top 12 than top 5 kind of guy. That's okay at this point. 45th overall player, 2nd round grade. A smaller Mark Andrews, in my opinion. I think he has the best hands in the draft. I really
smaller Mark Andrews and now Hollywood Brown.
There you go. So they're going to be buddies. Listen, I think he has the best hands in the draft, and that's counting the wide receivers. Wow. He's got enough speed. He's really, really tough as an inline blocker. He didn't always run away from people and still caught the ball. He catches the ball in traffic. He catches the ball when things are congested around him. He shows some juice after the catch, whether it's leaping, whether it's running through people, and he's used to being the guy. Now, they have Zach Ertz there for the short term. Yep. He could be the number 2. Very effective number 2, and it's going to help them run the ball as well. So for me, this is an A. I really like this pick for Arizona, and this is helping Kyler Murray.
I love it. He's so good. You said smaller Mark Andrews. You're thinking the Baltimore connection, right? Mark Andrews with that ball.
Another Oklahoma.
Yeah. But no, Trevor Bryant's a good football player. This is a guy that's willing to get down and dirty. He makes every catch. 90 catches for a tight end in college. That's insane. Especially when you know he's going to be the target. You know he's going to be the target. The next guy had less than half as many catches in. So he knows what he's supposed to do. He's a very good route runner. This is a guy that does have good speed. He's able to run away from some safeties. He's able to run away from most linebackers. That's a positive for him. Great ball tracker. Right? He mentioned the hand. He does have great hands. But he tracks the ball exceptionally well. And that's what I really love about him. I think this is an A-plus pick. A-plus pick. Be able to get in here to get in now. To get Tyler more help, which you're bringing in with Hollywood Brown, obviously. I think you get him a tight end, that's going to be a problem. I think that's what they get you. You see, his ability to ball track is so nice. I love that about him. And again, good hands. When you pair good hands with the ability to track the football and set yourself to put yourself in position to use your body to catches and graduate to hurt early on, 12 personnel, mirrored sets, ace sets. Now we got an opportunity to run. Two-way go, left to right, you can go make plays, or line them up both on the same side, overload that side, and you can run the football.
They also re-signed Max Williams, so they can almost go 3 tight ends. Yeah. Max got hurt last year, which is part of the reason they traded for Zach Ertz, but that double tight end set is very important for this team. And like you mentioned, Zach Ertz is going to be really good at that. So,
no, I was just going to say, you know, empty set, empty backfield with 3 tight ends.
Remember, that's what Cliff tried to do at the beginning, but it was empty set with like 4 or 5 wide receivers.
It's up for the goal line,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
That's up for the goal line.
So my only question for Arizona is they do need to replace Chandler Jones, so we'll see when they do that. Cowboys 56, they are going Sam Williams here. Sam Williams, pass rusher out of Ole Miss, wearing 7, so you know he's good. 4.46.
He's running back to the middle of the field.
What are we thinking here for the Cowboys trying to get an edge rusher as they lost the pass rusher that went to Denver, the one and only Randy Gregory. They need to replace that production.
Yeah, so when you look at him, my 63rd overall player, so this is right exactly where you expect Sam Williams to go. He's an interesting player because when you look at it, he's kind of just, I'm going to run in a straight line and power. He hasn't really figured out his plan at all, but man, it worked for him. He's big, he's strong, he's productive. Ran a 4.4640, which is insane. He's a really
He had production at 12.5 sacks.
He's a really good athlete. He can bend. He does understand how to keep hands off of him. So when you're that strong and you're running in a straight line and you keep hands off you, he wins leverage games. And the way he hits quarterbacks is with some of the most brutal authority I saw out of pass rushing in this last year. He gets home, he's not the shot of going into the ground. He is running the So he had a great NFL PA week of practice. That's one of the lower all-star games, obviously, behind the Triangle. They got to call it to the Senior Bowl. So that's big time for Sam Williams. This is the right value, and I think he's a little limited right now, but his effort is really, really good as a pass rusher. So this is a need for Dallas. So he's ready to go, too. I know I said pass rush plan is a problem, but you said from your back, he's effective with on the other side of DeMarcus Lawrence, so it'll be single coverage.
Yeah, I love the way he's able to get a little bit of a chop in. Right?
Yeah.
He's still got to work off his neck. He's been here with his shoulder to get underneath guys, but he has a little chop to keep hands off him. So when he gets his chop going, he does get the hands off. He's an apex player on the football field. This is a guy that understands how to hunt, and he wants to eat. And so I love that about him. He is, when you watch him play, he was all that Ole Miss had. Is that fair to say, to be honest?
Yeah,
he was the guy for this. I think he's a B+ because I think he's someone in some packages early. Play him now. Put him in the game right now and play him.
Great call, Belder. He is not very good against the run right now, but he is very effective as a pass rusher. So his sub-package player, the right point of the draft. He's really draft sub-package player.
I think we need to get that production because I mentioned Randy Gregory went to Denver for $70 million. Tampa Bay has traded with Buffalo. They are now at this pick. They came out the first pick of the second round, and then with Logan Hall, the defensive lineman out of Houston. They still have some questions at wide receiver. Even though they signed Russell Gage, they still have questions at cornerback. And when we were talking about whether or not they would do Andrew Booth, the other question is Levante David. 32 years old,
free agent next year. And Kobe Dean is still sitting there, and he is your comparison, and we know what Todd Bowles can do, what they do to read and react. I also wonder, they did lose both guards. They traded for Shaq Mason. I don't know if there's a guard out there that could fit. And then also tight end. Gronk didn't retire. Now they traded Bryce gone. They might see a run with tight ends, but what do you think? They really like trading Bryce. So I wonder now, are they worried? That was a tight end they really liked. He like Jeremy Rucker a lot, right? Another guy that was playing line block. It was like target for scoring drive, because when you look at it, yeah.
Do we wait though? Do we wait to get Isaiah Likely?
I Travis Jones is still on the board.
And he would have been a consideration for them, I would think, at the end of round one.
And this is a team that, again, Sue is a free agent. I don't know if you want to do it. I mean, it's going to be Gadecki to the Bucs.
There's your guard, Lefko. You were on it.
Okay, yeah, they lost both guards. Kappa moved on, and Marquette moved on, but he was going to be the guard. Gadecki, 28 starts, 24 at right tackle. Actually played 4 games at tight end. Came in as a tight end and then put on 100 pounds. But what do we think of the value here at 57?
Yeah, the value's fine. I like it a lot. I think they needed a guard. We got out of the board this guard. He was my 86th overall player, so you got to take it in 12 minutes. Like I said, former tight end, tackle, started all 2019 at right tackle. He missed 2020 due to injury. The arm length was always going to move him inside at the next level. Shorter arms, kind of feel like a fire hydrant. The thing I love this guy for is he takes names as a run blocker. He's an absolute ass kicker as a run blocker. And I love that about him. Reminds me of Roger Saffold. And Saffold plays. And that's what the deck does. So I really like the Bucs line. Really, really good. It's just been simple for this guy. Great landing spot. I know the value because he's a guard is a little off, but it's still a B+. He's good to go. He was fine as a pass protector and tackle in college, but kicking inside was always his road.
What do you think here? He's a good player. I mean, this guy, again, he's a bully. We asked about, when we talked about Scott Moore, we talked about guys coming up, guys that didn't play G5. They didn't play Power 5. What does it mean to you? So this is a guy that dominates. It doesn't look the same when a guard dominates as it does when a receiver. It doesn't look the same. So when you watch him play, you see some total domination. You do some teams either obviously not line up to the top of him, or they decided to try to slant or move, run plays. The defenses tried to do things against him. Slant, make it hard for him, because they knew that if we lined up head up over him, we're going to have a problem. And you see him here at the tackle spot. Look, great ability to do that. You know what you're protected from? Even more when you play the guard spot, you're protected from that. And so I love the fact that when you see him, we've got a lot of tackle clips, but when he's playing guard is where I really love to see it. And I love to watch the way he's able to just go out there and body people. And I also think it's going to be an easy transition in terms of Blitz. They clearly traded with Julian for Shaq Mason because Tom Brady felt comfortable with Shaq Mason. You got Ryan Jensen there at center. You got Donovan Smith at left tackle. You put this guy in between them. Nobody's messing with him, with Ryan Jensen there. But now you have Wirfs at right tackle, Mason at right guard, Jensen at center. This kid's a bucket at left guard and back at Smith. If you're going to make a run with Tom Brady, you cannot have a hole without that left guard. And again, you're tough between two good players. The development should be easy.
Here's the thing, and I'm going to give my grade. I'm going to give this a B+, because here we looked at a lot of tackle footage, but the reality is when we kicked out the guard, this guy's an absolute monster. I'm glad you're looking to protect him, right? Yes. He's got guys on either side of him. Just focus on the phone. All you got to do is worry about this. And you're either going to learn really early, maybe we shouldn't have put that guy over there, because he just walks down that entire side. I think that's going to be the beauty of the Gadecki.
All right, Gadecki the pick there for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're trying to make a run. They're fortifying their line. It's incredible the amount of times I hear people go, he'd be an okay tackle, but he'd be a great guard. The first thing that comes to my mind is Zach Martin, the guy that became an all-pro, when he could have been a pretty good tackle. Atlanta takes Jordan Anderson, which causes a fist cut from Michael Falvey. Defensive play, locking in 15 right there, right after the quarterback. Troy Anderson. I've seen a lot of footage from down low, which means probably not a big school, and it wasn't. Montana State with a 4.42, smaller school, but a big player. A big-time player. Yeah, yours is road back there. Atlanta's had an awesome draft. I love what they've done.
You're talking about somebody that was an excellent college running back, then was an all-conference quarterback, and then moved to linebacker. This is in college, not in high school. This is in college, not high school. A track athlete in high school, one of the best athletes to ever come out of the state of Montana ever. So when you look at Troy Anderson, for him, he is the classic run and chase linebacker. And guys felt his presence on the field. There's plenty of times where you look at the coach's tape and you see a running back go to catch an outlet, he drops the ball because he felt him running downhill 100 miles an hour coming out of Kraken. He can blitz. He's still learning to play linebacker. His run fits. His obviously instincts overall coming downhill. He's still learning those things. But if you look run and chase backer in a cover 3 scheme, right, and you want him to go sideline to sideline, you want to use him as a blitzer. I said this to somebody. I think he could have been an NFL running back. That's the kind of athlete he is. He is insanely fast, insanely explosive. The vertical, the 40. He's got to figure it out downhill, right? A-gap, coming downhill. I think it's going to get there. And I like that Atlanta is taking a dynamic athlete. So for me, this is a B+. He's my 51st overall player. This is good value. And I think by year 2, that green light will come.
It sounds like you're just starting with the sense of Goodell and Patterson. What do you think he's going to play? He's remarkable. The way that he plays is just so fun to watch. He's a good man. This guy's a hunter. Another guy that just, he will track you down. He's going to find you. We saw the clips already, right? Let's go where you see it and bang on people. Look at his eyes. Look at the way he moves side to side. Okay, I'm looking, I'm finding. Okay, now I got it. I'm going to go get you. That's because he's learning about the way that defense is supposed to fit hand in hand. He's learning about that part of the football. But the way he runs side to side.
100-meter state champ in high school.
He's in Montana, but still. Great thing. But that's still an accomplishment.
So we haven't addressed that. Is there a fear?
No, I don't think so. I think especially with where they're picking him, I'm going to go ahead and give this an A-. I think the big key for me is he's a player that I like. I wish I had been able to do that for him. But the reality of it is for me, he's a different type of a linebacker. I don't need Troy Anderson to be the quarterback of my defense. What I need him to do is play off the ball, play on the backside, and run everything down as we funnel it back in there. Basically, his job is going to be straight backside A, and we'll get the ball back to you, and you make 120 times.
It should be very interesting. I mean, Atlanta didn't get a quarterback, they just took over the place linebacker. He sounds like the perfect suit. Valedictorian in high school, played quarterback, played defense, knows how to be quarterback. This is player, very good Falcons. The thing right now is Minnesota, and we've been seeing move. Hunter, in terms of people up to the board that might be who is that for a second? They are cool with Marcus Mariota this season rather than this late in the second round. And I like Troy Anderson. I have no problem with that. I mean, I'm not talking about Atlanta. I think this is a good thing for Atlanta. I mean, I take that down the road. It's pretty shocking. And Ingram. Minnesota had gone secondary with their first 2 picks. They were seeing the safety of Andrew Booth, the cornerback, and now they're going with an offensive lineman. What do we think here, Connor, for the value? A guard, the value, not great with Ingram, 124 here. I thought he was going to be a late third-round kind of player. Hot and cold film. There's some games where I love what he can do as a run blocker. I think in 2020, the consistency of the pass protector is really, really good. And once again,
fuck they won't sack this nigga for, man.
They know the offense that is absolutely run-heavy. Is he athletic? This isn't where I would take this kind of player. Personally, when I look at Ed Ingram, he's a decent athlete, right? A decent athlete. I don't think he's really good.
What the fuck?
To the second level, but I think going to the sack wasn't that strength. So, for me, this pick doesn't really excite me. Honestly, once again, I think a third or fourth round player at a position that you can find starters there all the time. So we'll see questions with him.
This is a team called the drafted pitcher Darius Hall in the first round last year. He's going to be a left tackle. Brian O'Neill's going to be a right tackle. Garrett Bradbury has struggled a little bit. He was really center.
Your big ass up, bitch.
There's high on this dude. Not only is it high, because you're going to talk about it. Just want to see how much the hell you're talking. I think that this is a guy that's going to be good enough. I think that's the big system. Because when I watch him play, even with just the mini clip package that we show, the big thing for me is he overextends himself and he plays a little high. So we overextend and play high, we run the risk of teams being able to take advantage. And yes, he is strong. I do think he's a strong player. But you see him there, he's able to pass off the twist, but he gets help. If he doesn't get that help, that quarterback's on the ground. Here, chip,
Nice. Good job. Stick to him. Let's stick to him. Don't push him in the back also. But the big thing for me is when he has help, he can do it. I think that's the big key. You saw the help from the chip. You see the help there whenever he's uncurled those up and down inside. He's got a little bit of athleticism. Just want to make that a little bit violent. So for me, I'm going to give this a C. I think that he was a part of a quality LSU football team, quality LSU offensive line. I wonder what it looks like without the help.
He's there for a long time.
Exactly. And so the help is the part that, for me, I don't think he's doing it all by himself. He's got a lot of help. Which, again, if you're playing guard, you're going to have help a lot of times. What was your grade? I give it a C.
Is there any chance that Darian Kennard and Maurice Salyer could have been another shit?
You're right.
What? Yes. Who's your man crush? Jamari Sawyer. I love that dude. Like, every guard I see that comes off the board before him, I get frustrated. Why do you think that could be happening? I don't know. Have you heard anything about it?
No, I'll tell you exactly why. It's just the lack of measurables. We're going to stupid, right? When you look at Sawyer, he's just, and I know it's cliche, but he's just a player. It doesn't matter that he's not the biggest guy. It doesn't matter that he's not the fastest guy. He's a bully. He's a fire hydrant. I remember
Sawyer's 6'3", 320, but he didn't run the 40, so it's not like
he's not a super athlete. It doesn't matter.
Another drop pick.
If you're going to drive block, if you're going to get gaps, Sawyer is absolutely your guy. Once again, this doesn't feel like a fire hydrant. You know, my hair under 6'3", he's taking good.
You remind me of when I met
Buffalo is now
lucky as fuck.
What we see from Buffalo is just one pick. A year Elam on a lot of trading back. This is a team that they attacked the cornerback, injuries there. They tried to sign J.D. McKissick, didn't work out. Maybe they go running back because the Buffalo Bills, they're kind of stacked everywhere. So they're ready to make a Super Bowl run. Hoyer is a free agent next year. It doesn't matter if the Bengals are on the clock. Cincinnati is picking down at 63, the second to last pick of this round. They are moving up. The question is, why would they need to jump Kansas City and San Francisco in order to get this? But, and again, you're looking at the big board there. They may have traded that 63rd pick, so I don't know exactly what they're giving up yet. But it is going to be Cincinnati here at 61. Any guesses here, Kyle? Well, we saw him get Dax Hill yesterday, right? Yep. So when you look at it for them right now, we're going to be early for them. They can go tight end. They can still use a tight end. I know they got Hayden Hurst in there. They lost CJ Uzama. Huge part of their offensive force. So it wouldn't shock me to see Jeremy.
Look at all these cheesy plays. I see you.
I'm kind of on tight end here. Could they also maybe go with a guard if you guys were just talking? They signed 3, obviously.
Sit your head down, boy.
Taylor Britt.
That's a nice player.
And Taylor Britt.
They needed a corner for the long term. We talked about this a little bit yesterday.
Yes, we did, but maybe need to replace Eli Apple. He's in the 1 year. We saw what happened. Taylor Britt out of Nebraska.
Yeah, it reminds me of a poor man's Devin McCourty because he's a corner that plays like a safety. Snyder and I talked about this. He loves to come down there. You see him blitzing here. He's got really good straight line speed. Yeah, him and Dax Hill, they left their athletes now on the back end here. So when I look at Taylor Britt, he's a fun player, man. He really is. He can do a lot of different things for you. I think he's a zone corner, personally. I like when everything's kept in front of him because he can come down, get downhill quickly, and tackle, and find the football. He's got the size to do that. But once again, do I think he's going to be this outside man-to-man corner long-term? No, I like him as this interchangeable. He's kind of like that too, right? In a different way, but super versatile. Yeah, he's a solid player. So this would be, and I like that the Bengals are thinking about their secondary 2023 when some of those guys are free agents.
Well, putting up for the Buffalo Bills and Kansas City Chiefs this year. Do you like this guy? Love it. Watched him in high school. I'm going to go ahead and give it an A. I know we got to get to this. I love this guy. He is so versatile. He plays the wide receiver, kicks it out the corner, plays like the safety as you mentioned, Connor. He is so violent, so willing to be violent. I love that out of him.
And again, Jesse Bates, Von Bell, and Eli Apple, all their contracts are up after this year. Richard Sherman, do you like Cam Taylor Britt?
Even on 1st and 2nd downs.
Yeah, I really do. I really do. I mean, you know, we talked about Eli Apple and Chidobe last year that they put out there. And they had, it was probably Awuzie's best year. But Eli Apple struggled later on. You know, he had a pretty solid year. Then, you know, he started to get into the headlines for having too many conversations. I think this guy can be consistent. This guy can be another guy who's plug and play, who gives him that depth, who makes the cornerback competition a true competition. I think he'll have an opportunity to start if he goes up and shows up ready to play and can absorb the scheme and be ready. He's tackling, he's aggressive, and I think he has a chance to play. I don't see them penciling starters in right now with drafting him in the second round.
My favorite thing that I read about Cam Taylor is the coaches say the temperature of the room rises when he enters his tent, which is great. I hear that our Richard Sherman likes certain things that Connor Rogers is saying. Richard, what are some of your favorite things that Connor has been saying during the game?
You know, I mean, you know, you can talk about Greg London, you know, Calvin Johnson, White. You know, all we can talk about is high floor. You know, we can talk about the floor on these guys being high. You know, it's just like he is high floor on at least 37 guys in this draft so far. But you know what? I like it.
A lot of starters on day 2 in this draft. It's a nice way of saying not a star, is how I would put it, Richard Sherman. Yeah. And I will never put someone at Calvin Johnson right. I will promise you that. He didn't say that. We'll stick with the Cortland Sutton top for Greg London.
Yes. He didn't say that one, but I just like his light versions of every.
Yeah, who was all the light ones that you picked? Oh man, we can call it Diet Coke, we can call it light. Who else? Well, I just said poor man's demonstration. That's fantastic. Yeah. There's a couple of ways to carry that. I never want to be the Twitter account guy. It's like, hey, there's a Julio Jones, there's a Richard Sherman in this draft. A lot of people call Sauce Gardner Richard Sherman. Sherman, I was going to be honest with you, I went for Sauce Gardner. Okay. I wasn't going to go there. I thought it was a little rich for me, but I like Sauce, so I'm glad you agree with it. More of a top line.
Yeah, I think he has the length. I think he has the disruptive. I think he's that line. Because I think he's more developed than I was early on. You know, I developed late, and then I got real consistent.
Niners are going Drake Jackson here, and then I'm going to pick a fight with Richard Sherman after this. Drake Jackson, edge rusher at USC, 6'3", 254. His agent, Drew Rosenhaus, got Adam Schefter's tweet about him. That's how you get it correct. Drake Jackson, edge rusher here for San Francisco team looking for somebody on the opposite side of the coast. Yeah, and it's funny because I compare them to Marvin Keith, who they just lost, right? They had a no-bet with Marvin Keith and he left in free agency. But Drake Jackson, that 9'6" relative athletic score, he is a great athlete at that size. Got to USC and just never became the guy we were hoping for him to be, a dominant pass rusher. And that's because his game lacks power right now. He's a finesse rusher. He's got the twitch. He can stutter step. He can beat you inside or outside with that stutter step. But you don't really see it pull down. You don't really see the power. The reality of the situation is offensive line in the NFL, if they know you don't have the power, it's not a little predictable. So he's got a lot of work to do rounding out his game. When you look at the big board for him, let's see where I'm at here. 71st. So the value is not really crazy. Yeah, but if San Francisco needs instant impact out of him, I think we're about 2 years away, to be honest with you. So I'll give this one a B- right here.
I like it. He was a good player. He did not materialize the way they thought he would. They thought he was going to be some version of Miles Garrett that came up Thibodeau. Exactly. Like they thought he was going to be that. And he was. He's a different type of football player. So you have to get him to be more violent. His hands have to be more violent. He's got to transition that speed to how you want him to do it. Listen, I love the way the fact that he can get stoned and then fall back and make an interception, but I also would like for my life to win on that, not get put backwards into an INT. I love the fact that he can chase things down from the outside. I want that too, but I also want to see it second hard. I want to see it in years of look, it's a great listen, it's a great highlight when he gets inside, but nobody touched it. I want to see him get on the block and go make a play. It's one of those things. And we had to wait 3 plays to get to and so that's the part where I'm looking at what I want out of him. I'm going to give it a bias. I think that he's someone that I wanted more out of him in college, and I think he's going to lead us one more in the NFL.
NFL until some good defensive line coach gets their hands on him and doesn't let him get away with using speed. That's something not a lot of coaches think about with respect to coaching defensive linemen. I picked this up from friends that play for Coach Davis. Coach Davis didn't let you do it easy. Coach Davis didn't let you get away with using speed only. So he throttled down guys to make them do things the right way. And then you were able to use your speed once you had accuracy.
Let's talk to Drake Jackson's favorite team in the UFC, Amon-Ra St. Brown. A lot of concern up here. Do you share that?
I love this pick. So when Drake first got to USC, his freshman year, he balled out. And then we got a new defensive coordinator sophomore year. And they wanted him to lose weight. I think he was about 240 his freshman year. They wanted him to lose weight, so he lost weight sophomore year. And he just wasn't as strong like him. He didn't use his strength to his advantage. So what he did is over the draft, over the combine, he gained his weight back. And I'm super excited for him. He's one of the most freakish athletes I've ever seen. Right now, his weight, he can do a round up and a back kick without even thinking. So he's a freak athlete. He can jump, he can run. So I'm excited for him. He's staying back home. He's going to be awesome for him.
Yeah, his body transformations have been interesting. When we got rid of, he lost 35 pounds to one. Yeah, that was what he was talking about. And you wonder if he's that good of an athlete, he could probably sustain the weight as well. So we'll see. He could be a completely different player when he gets there. But San Francisco could have found a different way to use him. Kansas City now is on the clock. We got a little tempted earlier, but love the draft that Brad Beach is putting together. Trent McDuffie in corner, Karlaftis there on the D-line, and they get Sky Moore, the wide receiver. Now,
What impact, guys? All three.
All three.
And very defined roles, in a way.
What are we thinking here? Could they go offensive line? Could they go another wide receiver?
I'm a little shocked Bernard Brandon's still on the board.
Okay.
Take him and let him sit. What's great for him?
Let me just throw some other guys.
Yeah, let's do it.
What if they threw a Travis Jones on that D-line? Bulked up a D-line that really doesn't have a lot of size.